hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
Are we doing this, getting money?
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbity dabbity.
Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
What people gotta really understand, nobody gotta support you, first of all. So I used to take that shit personal. I used to be like, damn, nobody's supporting me, nobody's playing my records, nobody's really rocking with me in the city like that. And then I realized it's not personal. You just gotta make somebody, you gotta make them a believer. If they don't believe you tomorrow, cool. Focus on who is rocking with you, and then you circle back and you come get them on the way back.
Hey man, this your boy Money Man Rado, man. You Hankin with Hankin TV, man. You know what it is, the biggest platform, man. They major.
What up, Wallace Mac? Tell me something slick and make it stick. Man, you already know international best-selling author, the Ghetto Diamond, reality TV star, Queen Score. Asking for a friend, man. Stop playing with me. Host of Cigar Chats with Mac. But listen, I'm here to talk about Hankin. I'm gonna be on Hankin TV. I'm gonna be Hankin with Hankin. I'm telling you now, you do not want to miss the game. I'm gonna be dropping on Hankin TV. Cause we can always supply demand, turn over a profit consistently. See y'all soon.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kendra Rainey King, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. By the way, Pleasant Grove. I'm an author of 51 books, and I have written various movies as well. I'm a ghostwriter as well. I've written Knee Deep, which is my first movie, Curved Up the Mistletoe, Thick of the Berry, The Sweet of the Juice, and Distinguished Robbers. Those last two will be coming out very soon. And I'm Hankin with Hankin TV. Have a blessed day.
New year, new money, big blessings, save haters. That's all mine. Big mouth.
Crap. Hey man, this your boy Kimo Ginobili, Mr. Private Eye, the one-eyed bandit. Goddamn, I can't stand it. The walking gas station, man. And right now we on the highway, man. Y'all know I'm Hankin with Hankin TV, man. Crap. Straight like that.
How you whores doing today? I ain't want none. I just came to tell you I was back, bitch.
What's up? What's going on? What we doing? Huh? Is we condoning in this? Is this what y'all call gangster? What we doing?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Misdemeanor, aka Mo Pressha, out of Austin, Texas. You heard me on legendary Texas tracks from Zero's Life album on Will I Go Crazy, Wreck Shops to Dirty Third on Thug Love with ESG, and All Night in the Lab. You can catch me at Misdemeanor_21 on IG, but right now you can catch me Hankin with Hankin TV. Y'all know what it is already. Yeah, so I decided I'm gonna talk my shit. I've been quiet too long, you know? Big old facts, I tell these hoes, lil' mama, pipe it down. Ain't never ran from you bitches and I ain't starting now. I be queening on them hard while I'm adjusting my crown. These hoes will smile in your face and be disguising a frown. I tell them give me 50 feet, don't need that fake little round. No, when I walk up on the scene, no, I'ma bust something down. Miss, I'm clowning, tell these bitches, ho, get on my level. If I got her walking solo, who defining the rebel? She a pro, he like the fast, she's worked the ass like a hoe. Boy, I'm a confidential player like my name Big Mo. Hit the flow, they crowd around, now it's all eyes on her. And if I choose to put it on him, then that nigga a goner. I'm a stoner, and a sipper, pass the gas in the yak. I'm a baddie, hoes big mad, that's just big old facts. I'm a snack, that's big old facts. Run up a bad big old facts. Plus I'm pretty in the face with a ass big old facts. On you basic hoes, I'm stepping. Boss bitch, I'm reppin'. Running up a bag on these niggas, ain't no question. Designer on my body, red bottoms on my toes. Stop playing with me, bitch, pussy nigga, and you hoe. On you basic hoes, I'm stepping. Boss bitch, I'm reppin'. Running up a bag on these niggas, ain't no question. Designer on my body, red bottoms on my toes. Stop playing with me, bitch, pussy nigga, and you hoe. This big old facts is big old facts. Big old facts, bitch, big old facts. What big old facts? Big old facts. Big old facts, these is big old facts. These bitches don't like me cause I'm a really hot topic. I'm known to keep my shit poppin', say with a guap in my pocket. They say I'm bougie and gangster, yes sir, I say with the shit. And yeah, I got a big ego, that's why I flicker the wrist. A boss bitch don't do petty, my main focus on fat. Yeah, they stay trying to test me, but these little bitches ain't ready. It be the nerve of you niggas, how you pussies be coming. In reality, can't fuck with me walking or running. I'm applying pressure, I'm with it. A nigga tell me come with it, I'm definitely gon' get it. To my hustle, no limit. In these streets, I'm a stepper, so on you hoes, I'm stepping. Bro, if you gunning for me, you better bring bigger weapons. I keep my foot on a bitch neck, can't fuck a nigga, I can't check. When you hear him talking about me, on my name, put some respect. Misdemeanor, it's a flesh with me, let bitches have that misery. Shining on you niggas while I'm getting to that BAG. On you basic hoes, I'm stepping. Boss bitch, I'm repping. Running up a bag on these niggas, ain't no question. Designer on my body, red bottoms on my toes. Stop playing with me, bitch, pussy nigga, and you hoe. On you basic hoes, I'm stepping. Boss bitch, I'm repping. Running up a bag on these niggas, ain't no question. Designer on my body, red bottoms on my toes. Stop playing with me, bitch, pussy nigga, and you hoe. This big ol' facts is big ol' facts. Big ol' facts, bitch, big ol' facts. What big ol' facts? Big ol' facts. Big ol' facts. These is big ol' facts.
What's up with this? Your boy JT. If I say I done it, I did it. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Hankin TV tonight. We got a dope artist. I gotta apologize. The other day, everything was moving so fast. I said Dallas. We got a female artist out of Austin, Texas. It was a mistake. People act like Hankin can't make mistakes. We all make mistakes, man. There's a lot going on. But we got a dope female artist coming out of Austin, Texas. Hankin TV, I'm a team player. She also has an interview coming up Monday, I believe, with Trey 600. So tonight, what we're going to do, we're just going to touch on it, and then she's going to go more in depth when she do his interview with him. So it's going to be like really a kind of a two-part interview. We're going to touch on some things. We're going to get to know her. She's going to tell us about her career, the people she worked in the industry, how it was growing up in Austin. And then y'all can go check out Trey 600 on Monday for the more in-depth stories. But I got a fire female artist, a snack, big old facts. I ain't about petty. I'm about that fatty. Miss Demeanor. What's up with it?
What's up, Hankin? What's up, Chad? How y'all doing today? Austin, Texas in this bitch.
You already know.
What's up, y'all?
And then like I had asked you before the chat, did you rap? And I didn't know, so I looked you up and found your rap, checked out your resume, your bio. You have a very extensive resume. You know, work with a lot of people in the industry. So I thought this would be a great guest to have on the platform. A lot of people try to say I was running plays or thought that, no, this is what Hankin TV do. For the people who don't know you and who have seen you in the chats and don't know who you really are, tell the people who you are.
I am Misdemeanor, aka Mo Pressha. A lot of y'all seen me like on a different podcast. Shout out Lakeside Co. Hankin, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm neutral, you know what I'm saying? I'm civilian at the end of the day. Just, you know what I'm saying, Yoda, solo. Y'all see me on everybody's panels or whatever. But at the end of the day, like I'm a rapper. I started out rapping with the Screwed Up Clique. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know DJ Screw. He created a whole different like genre of music, the Screw era. So I started out rapping with Screw. And you know, going to his house when he was still alive. Rest in peace, Screw. A lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, we lost that was from the Screwed Up Clique. So my more like mentionables was like me rapping on Zero's Life album, ESG, you know, me and ESG, we still like this. Yeah, so just rapping, doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Brandis? I see her. But yeah, just rapping for straight from Austin, doing my thing, been doing it. Like I'm talking about like 2 decades in. A lot of people thought I was from Houston because my more like notable songs were from like Houston artists, but I am straight from Austin. I've always represented Austin. I'm loving like the shine and the attention Austin getting right now, whether it's from like podcasts, whatever it's from. You know what I'm saying? You can never say where the attention is going to come from, but the lights is what I really appreciate that's being shined on my city right now. So salute to everybody from the rappers to the podcasters, anybody that's doing their thing right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, no hate for me.
Right. And any publicity is good publicity. So tell the people about growing up in Austin. How was it for you growing up in Austin?
growing up in Austin, like man, it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's average. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you got the hoods. Like I'm from the east side, so a lot of like Naughty from the east side, and I'm just mentioning Naughty because you know that's your people. And we all like from the east side, like went to the same schools. A lot of us, just Austin has changed a lot because of the gentrification that went on, but at the end of the day, like a lot of us like played together, rode bikes together, you know what I'm saying? We all went to Juneteenth. Everybody, it didn't matter where you was from. You was from 21, 02, 23, 24. Everybody went to Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying? So we all linked together. You know, everybody, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I really love my city. I've never denied my city. So even like with rapping with the people I rap with, I always have represented Austin. I don't know nothing else. I'm in Austin right now. When I did them songs, they came to Austin and got me, and I came right back to Austin. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Right. So what was you into growing up?
As far as like artists,
Um, I mean, like, what was you into growing up? Did you always like music? Was you in
oh yeah,
in
like
a bar?
actually, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just like fun fact, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually started out like dancing as far as like choreographed dancing. So a lot of people from the city, they always be like, man, I remember her from like the Juneteenth parades, like she danced or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it was from, I do choreographed dancing. So like at age 11, I was choreographing for like the Dallas Cowgirls. Age 12, I was dancing behind Jodeci. So I got into rapping like around like maybe 13 or 14, and that's when I started doing more shows. Came up with the name Misdemeanor when I was hanging with Nook, and Nook is a prominent figure in our community. So I came up with my rap name, like hanging around with him, like just at a store one day. So yeah, just like I started dancing and started rapping, you know, and just came into my own. You know what I'm saying? I started out doing like the music. He had me on a lot of shows. Um, with artists that wasn't even from the city. I'm talking about like the Roots. So you got like Black Thought. Those are big artists, right? And I just kept it going. So all through like high school, I was doing like a lot of shows. They always had me like in the school paper, and just a lot of like recognition. Like I said, I owe a lot of that to like Nook. That's how I met a lot of the artists I met, and a lot of the shows that I did. So yeah,
So by you
that's it.
getting into music, start working with a lot of people that's in the mainstream, did you run into any trouble or any legal things? First of all, how did you come up tell us how you came up with the name Misdemeanor?
So the name Misdemeanor, like I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I was over like at a store. Me and Nick had went to this store around the corner from his house, and that's when he had first started like Jump On It. Everybody know Jump On It in the city. Um, anyways, we went to the store, and he was just like, man, you know, like at the time I was calling myself like Daddy's little girl, and I called myself like Lil B, BB, and all that. You know, it just wasn't like a ringing type of rap name. So he was like, dog, man, you got to come up with another name. Like, just figure it out. Like, just, you know, play with some words, do something, you know what I'm saying? So he went into the store on Manor Road, and they had this sign outside the store. It was like no loitering or whatever. That little red and white sign that's outside of like all the stores. And I seen like the name on there. I seen like, well, the word Misdemeanor on there. And I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? So I seen that word, and I don't know, it just jumped out to me, and I just started playing like with the spelling of it. So he came out the store, and then I was just like, Misdemeanor. And he was just like, what you mean? I was like, Misdemeanor. That sounded like a live ass like rap name. And see, back then we was saying like live, and I forget all the words we was using back then, but I was tight. That's the word, tight. So that sounded like a tight rap name, you know what I'm saying? And he was just like, oh yeah, that's tight. You know what I'm saying? So we did the spelling of it or whatever, and I just ran with it from there. At that time it was like, I think like 1994, and that was like before Missy Elliott came out. So I was using that name, and I didn't know anything about like uh copyright and doing things like that, trademarking your name. And we was doing a lot of things like the poor man's way, they called it. So when we wrote like our songs, we was sending the lyrics back to ourselves. But as far as names, nobody ever taught me like how to like register the name, do anything like that. So when she ended up coming out, I was like a sophomore sophomore at McCallum in high school or whatever, and people was like, "Man, I heard you on the radio. They were saying like misdemeanor or whatever," and I was like, "No, that's not me. That's like a whole different chick," So my people I was dealing with at the time, I was in a group called Bella Mafia. We had like management back then. They kind of like reached out to her people, and I mean, I guess the standards for the industry or whatever is just like if it's not the same spelling or whatever, you can still use it. So we kind of like reached out, and they were just like, just keep going because it's not the same spelling, it's different. So I just kept using the name, and like that's the name I've always used, and like, what I'm saying, I ain't gonna get rid of that name. I added the Mo Pressha now, just to have a different name, but I still go with the misdemeanor. That's what everybody know me by. And, I think they think that's on my birth certificate because a lot of people, unless they went to school with me, they don't know my real name. So yeah, that's how it happened, and it
Well,
is what it is.
that was some free game out there for people who don't know. All you got to do is change the
Mhm.
spelling of something. So there go y'all some free game. I told y'all gonna always
Yeah.
learn something on Hankin TV. So boom, you came up with the name. So tell us about who are some of the artists that inspired you going from dancing, transitioning into music. Who are some of the artists that inspired you?
I think like back then, like when I was transitioning from like being a choreographer and a dancer, we ended up doing like a show with like Master P them. And so that was our first time like seeing Mia X, and shout out Mia X, like, what I'm saying, we've talked, and the Ghetto Twins from Texas. So it wasn't like a lot of female artists back then. So you had her, and I really, really just latched on. I really liked her style of rapping, her story, where she came from, just things like that. And so Mia X, Salt and Pepper, everybody like emulated Salt and Pepper. I remember being in talent shows, and we doing Salt and Pepper. Everybody wanted those Letterman jackets they had on. I had a Jerry curl back then. My mom was not playing. That lady kept me juiced up. I couldn't stand it, and it had to be child abuse. I'm just telling you, that had to be child abuse. She was just like spraying us down. But yeah, like JJ Fad you had back then. Just what I'm saying, like a lot of the like female artists that they had, it was like I said, it was very few, but I liked all of them. MC Light, Queen Latifah, 357, because I was a dancer and they was always in Hammer. I'm saying, always dancing. I used to wear the Hammer pants and talent shows. So like I said, I just been a dancing machine and little rapping little thing since I was like young. I started out young with the entertainment. So
Right.
that's it.
Hey, for the mods, I got the link to her Instagram and YouTube in the description of this video. So y'all, can y'all make sure y'all dropping her links in the chat for me, please? So tell us about your first project. How did you get into doing your first project?
As far as my first project, like I said, I started out just like rapping kind of young, dealing with like producers and stuff like from the city, right? And I'm laughing. I see a comment in the chat. This dude said I look like Tiny. I'm laughing because I went to the domain this weekend, and a dude came up to me. He was like, "You look like Tiny," and I was like, "I know you lie. The devil is a lie." But anyways, that's funny. No, no. As far as like the rapping part of it or whatever, I just got into like doing the rapping, and got out of the dancing, and that's it. That's it on that. But the first projects that I did was I had a group that was called like Bella Mafia, right? So Bella Mafia, we used to perform. It was like nothing but like male dominated back then. It wasn't like a lot of female cliques. So we started like Bella Mafia, which was like me, another female named Covella Jones or whatever, and we had dancers behind us. So we had like a whole clique of females. You got the two rappers, and then you got the whole clique of females. And we always was there with like a lot of males or whatever. So we did that. We had Mr. 32, rest in peace. He's a Houston artist. Lil Flip, what I'm saying? They all came down. They got on our project back then. And I just on and off I was like dabbling in and out of like the rap, right? I didn't know if I wanted to dance or if I wanted to rap. So I was just like kind of dabbling in between it. So one day ESG had a concert, right? He had a concert that was at Givens Park. And it's crazy because Lakeside Cole's father, which is B Russ, rest in peace, B Russ. He was alive back then, and like my brother Junior, right? And the night of that concert or whatever, some things had transpired, right? So I really didn't get to like meet the Houston. I didn't get to meet like ESG or anybody that night. Fast forward to like a few years later, I ended up being at Givens Park, the same park that he had performed at. So that's when Rec Shop was out. You had like Pimp Tight and all those artists like that. And I had a homegirl with me, and like you had ESG, Big Mo, Hawk, everybody, you know what I'm saying, in a circle. They all like just rapping and like freestyling or whatever. And my homegirl, like Kamisha, she was like, "Oh, my little homegirl, she can eat all y'all up." You know what I'm saying? She go hard or whatever the words were back then. To that extent, she said it to them, and I was just like, "Bitch, please don't do this." Like, I can't freestyle. Like, I am not a freestyler. I write all my lyrics. Like, I'm not a freestyler. You know, I'm not that. Like, I just write. I can write. So she was just like, "Yeah, she could eat y'all up or whatever." So they had me like in a circle, and I just started rapping. And once I started rapping, I think it was No D at the time, you know, from Rec Shop. He came up to me and he was just like, "Yeah, we dropping this Rec Shop Dirty Third album. You know, you want to come down, like, get on the album?" And I'm like, okay, I'm thinking they playing or whatever. So then he hit me up again and he was just like, "Yeah, well, D-Rex said, like, come down, like, record on the album." At this time, I was 19 and 6 months pregnant, you know, with my son. And I just, when my homegirl took me down there, I went down there. I got there like maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And we recorded Thug Love. And Thug Love has become like really like a hood, like love anthem, right? So I recorded that song and I wrote the song like about my baby daddy at that time. You know, he was like a D-boy in the streets. Like I'm not no street person. I've never been in the streets. I'm a civilian. So anybody saying that, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? I've always just been like really just in the house, like not off the porch, nothing like that. So I kind of like made the song about him or whatever, recorded the song. And that was the last I heard of it. I came back to Austin from Houston. I hadn't heard from them people no more, like maybe a month or two went by. And then all of a sudden, I was on MLK in Springdale in Austin. And some dudes pulled up on the side of me and they're playing the song Thug Love. And one looked at me, he's like, "Man, ain't that you? Ain't that you?" On here and say, "Misdemeanor, ain't that you?" And I was like, "How did you get it?" And he was like, "Man, that shit just came out the other day. I just bought this from Music Mania." Everybody from Austin know about Music Mania. He was like, "I just bought this," and I was just shocked. I was just like, "Damn." He was like, "That's you, right?" I was like, "Yes, it's me." And so that's the first I caught wind of it. Then after that, like, hey, like everybody listened to it. They still play it in the clubs. Me and ESG was just together this weekend, you know. I put him on the phone with Cole because Cole was just like, you know, he been trying to like get an interview with him, and that's my dog. Like, we still tight to this day. So I did that song with them. Off of me doing that song, somebody like hit up Zero, and I didn't even know who he was at the time. Hit him up and was like, "Hey, it's a little chick out of Austin. Like, she can go." And had me come down and get on his Life album. And recorded that song. So yeah, that's it.
So how was it for you transitioning from a group into a solo artist? Or was you still part of the group at the time?
You said what, love?
I say, how was it for you transitioning from the group to a solo artist, or was you still in the group at the time?
I was more like by myself. Like, I'm always by myself. Like, I'm not really with like a group of people, but transitioning from working with Bella Mafia, they always was supportive, you know, like we all like grown-ups now and shit. So they was also always supportive. Like, they never like came at me any kind of way for like splitting off doing other songs and stuff like that. You know, I owe it to like Covella and all them, the fact that we got to do songs like Mr. 3-2 and with Lil Flip or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? We all like grown and shit, like in our 40s. So, I mean, I still do my rap and I do a lot by myself. And not because I'm just trying to separate myself from people, but that's how I am in like real life. I don't hang with people. So that's what it is.
So how was it for you being a teenager, a female, and then you start rapping, and then as soon as you start rapping, you meet people like that's already solidified in the industry, like Lil Flip, Zero. How was that for you? Did that I know it inspired your career, but did that kind of like boost you?
It boosted me a lot. I mean, sometimes I'll be like damn, it would be like surreal because like I have a show one night. Like I said, it would be artists sometimes that wasn't from here, like um the Roots. They're up in New York, like Black Thought. Everybody see them like from New York and like on big shows and you know what I'm saying, Bone Thugs and Harmony, people like that. I always just try to like compose myself as someone that is an artist on their level. Even if I know myself that I wasn't on their level, I try to compose myself. I ain't gonna come off like it's no groupie or anything like that because you wouldn't get the same respect that they would give you. You know what I'm saying? So just compose myself and just keep it moving. Like I said, I'm intertwined with like so many artists now to where I just know how to conduct myself. So yeah.
Right, you work with a lot of artists in the industry, independent and mainstream. So tell us about some of the artists mainstream you have worked with.
Like Bun B, you know what I'm saying? Cole's uncle, his name is Baxter Russell, right? He's from Austin also. Baxter had a project that he was working on, so he had like me, Bun B, South Park Mexicans people, Trey, Zero. He had like so many artists that was working on his album. And like Bun B, they literally came to my mama house to come pick me up. It was me, Bun B, and there was a player that used to play for the University of Texas named James Brown came to pick me up. And like when I first came out the house, Bun B was just like, damn, like the way you rap, we was just listening to it. I thought you were like a big girl or a stud or something. You know, like he was just like, dang, he was just like, okay, that's what's up. But I came out the house and we went to go record on like Fatal's album or whatever. Even like Busy Bone them, I met them. I was just working like a regular job. Like I said, I just work regular jobs still to this day. And I was working at a hotel. They happened to be staying at the hotel. I met them that way. So they ended up being my hype man that night at my show. Like it's just by the grace of God. Like I said, the way that I be meeting people sometimes, it trips me out. Like I can go out and be like, this is a regular night, but I end up meeting like celebrities and people, and we end up intertwined and doing music, and that's what it's always been for me. And I just feel like that's a blessing, you know. It's how you come across, you know what I'm saying, your whole demeanor and how you are. So I'm just like a friendly person. I really am, you know. So I think they just kind of flock to that. So yeah.
Right. Then anybody who watch Hankin TV, they already know I've been saying for the longest that it right now is it's the era of the female artist.
Yeah.
Female artists is doing their thing right now. At first I was saying Dallas, but now I'm saying the whole Texas. I feel like the whole Texas is about to be the next Atlanta when it comes to the music scene. So who are some artists out there that you think you worked with that who people don't know about, who you think really deserve a chance?
Shoot, like man, it's like out of the city, like I think anybody deserve a chance. Like anybody deserve to be listened to. We used to have like a time when people just wouldn't even listen to artists unless they had like good visuals or they had like good promotion, they had posters, they had merch, they had like stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like some artists that I really don't ran across that are fire, they might not have the financial means to have merch. They might not be able to have the visuals, things like that. And I really would sit there and listen to them. Like, I mean, I ran across some artists that are just fire. They live, and I just it's not all about that anymore. I really just don't feel like it's about that. But as far as Austin, we have a lot of talent out here. One thing about the city right now that I have a problem with is just maybe the the ages of everybody. As far as like you have like the youngsters saying like the older artists are too old to be rapping, right? And then you have like the older artists that are like trying to put belt to ass on the younger artists. Like we can all come together, you know what I'm saying? I really don't feel like it's an age limit on your art, you know what I'm saying, or what you're doing. So, I just feel like everybody should just come together. I'm more about unity. It's room for everybody, you know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be no snaking, no trying to pull other people down, lying on people, putting jackets on their back to try to get that front position. It's room for all of us. So I just think like the city, we got a lot of talent here, and it's a lot of talent. I'm talking about from singers to rappers to the podcasters. It don't gotta be no snaking. Like we can all just, it's room for everybody. So that's what it is. And we got a market here. We really got a market here. We can be the same. Like Dallas got their market, Houston got their market, San Antonio got their market, Austin, we're the capital. But it be so much like snaking and just shiciness going on to where I just think it's no room for that. It's enough space, room, and just atmosphere for all of us to just come up. So that's the only thing I gotta say about that. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Like you don't gotta step on nobody just to feel like you try to make yourself important. So
Right. Somebody in the comments said Texas always had big motion. Yeah, Texas always did have big motion, but like
always.
Dre was saying about Outkast, like the South has slept on. To tell you the truth, I think Texas should have got the shot before Atlanta did, but Texas is definitely up next. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say up next; they definitely up now. So I'm working with so many different people in the industry. Like I keep saying, meeting Lil Flip at a young age. The other artists you mentioned, Bun B. Who was someone that you met who you thought you would never meet?
I think probably like a lot of like maybe all of them. You know what I'm saying? You rarely, gonna feel like you don't come across artists or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like just 2 months ago I met Shaq. I never thought I was gonna meet Shaq. And it was just one of those rare things, like I went out South by Southwest and met Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of people, just any artist that have ever had a hit song. Like I never thought that I would just like intertwine, meet those artists. Like I said, Jodeci, that was the thing. I didn't think I would meet Jodeci. Of course, I've done shows with Destiny Child when they was coming up out of Houston, and look where they are now. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where there's no one on the list of people that I met to where I'm gonna be like, oh no, I'm gonna put them up here. And I think I was glad I met them first. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like me and Bushwick was really close. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Bushwick. He went with me to my mom's birthday party, and it was like 4 months before he passed away. So like I said, it's I'm never gonna say, oh, this person was more important. I'm gonna see it like Texas artists that I met that I really admired. I'm gonna put them up there with the same pedestal of artists that I've met that were not from here. So just anybody doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Just positive people and people that are being productive. Like you know what I'm saying, getting their art out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's no real answer to that other than what I just said. I'm never gonna be like, oh, this artist was more important, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. So
Right. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be fanned out. I meet Destiny's Child.
and that's like when they was first coming out. They had like the song like no 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 and all that stuff going on at the time. And I was actually dancing at that time when I met them, so it was like choreography. But yeah, just like I got like a long list of artists that I've met, and like I said, it's respect to everybody. Like you put in the work, like it's no room to like hate on people. So That's one thing I would like to say about all that. Like, it's no room to hate. If you see somebody doing better than you, then you try to do the same thing they doing, but like, don't hate on them. Like, it's room for everybody.
Most definitely. So, tell the people what you working on now. What you got going on now?
I actually just I had a song called Lil Pooch that came out, right? So this was my song like for the females, like don't have like the BBL and things like that, just like got the natural body, you know what I'm saying? We've been drinking like they be talking about twisted tea on here. I'm just joking though, y'all. But they be talking about like drinking things like that. Anyways, like females that got like the little pooch, right? Like it's more. I don't like when people like body shame, right? Like I've had my different like body, my times of being like flat stomach, gut, or you know what I'm saying, little pooch. So that's what I like. The song is about that, and I just made the song Lil Pooch, and I had the remix, which I put Mike Fresh on. Mike Fresh is the artist that was on Throw That Ass in a Circle. I took him to record his verse for Bounce When She Walk, which became like a viral song on TikTok. I took him to record that, so he just got on Lil Pooch with me. We dropped that one, and I really like that song. I listen to it a lot, and that's what I got right now. And just gonna keep it moving. I have artists, male and females, like asking me to ghostwrite. So I'm doing that right now and just staying out the way, getting on the podcast, chatting, chopping it up with people, laughing, talking shit, and just being me.
Right. I want to go back to something that you spoke on because it kind of don't sit well with me neither. I don't understand it. I didn't know it was an age limit to get money. You know, that kind of messed me up too when people try to say people are too old to rap or too old to this. I didn't know it was an age limit to get money.
I've seen it though, like lately, like a lot. It's some like artists like from here, and like I'll see the post, you know, it'll be artists like, hey, y'all old school, this our time, like get y'all ass out the way. And I really don't think it's like no age limit to it. Like me myself, I have a distinctive voice. People like Too Short, he got a distinctive voice. You got like Scarface got a distinctive voice. It's different people have distinctive voice, so I don't feel like it's an age limit to it. You don't have to feel like just because you 40 and up, that just because you didn't start like popping or whatever when you was in your 20s, that you gotta be like, damn man, I can't rap anymore, I can't sing anymore, I can't do this anymore just because of my age. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think it's an age limit on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. I don't feel like that. It's not an age limit on it. And at any time, like it'll only take like maybe that one song or that one action, that one viral moment that's gonna put you in your element. So I just say keep going, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? I know like older people like making music like in their 50s and 60s that wasn't popping when they was in their 20s, but it took that one viral moment and now like they famous, they got money, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. There's no age limit on it. Just keep popping your shit. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's when God say so.
Right. Cause I heard a lot of artists say that this is the only genre of music like that. They don't do that in country music. They don't do that in rock music. You know, they don't put like an age limit on it. But what are some of the what you ain't gotta give us too many. I'm just gonna ask you one. Go ahead. You breaking up.
Are you still there?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you.
Yeah, somebody was calling to my phone. Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to give us a lot. Just give us what's one of the struggles you think you faced in the industry being a female that a male wouldn't have faced.
I think it's like in the very beginning, like I said, it was like more male dominated, right? So as a woman, like even Bun B said it to me. He was like, "Man, I feel sorry for you." Like this was his exact words. I feel sorry for you because dudes, they try you, right? They gonna make you like, okay, I'm gonna give you a record deal. I'm gonna put you on with that person. You know what I'm saying? But what you gonna do for me? It's more like sexual favors type of thing. So I used to always get like a backlash about it, or whatever you want to call it. People would be like, man, you should have went further in your career. What happened? I wasn't never gonna compromise myself. I'm not gonna go and like lay down with a dude just so I can get further in the industry, right? So that has always been my hold up. I'm sorry if just because I'm not gonna fool with you, and at the end of the day, you can still lay down with them people. That don't mean they're gonna put you in the position with the right people. You know what I'm saying? They just want to see if you was a sucker, and I'm not that. I'm sucker free. So that's why I make it further. People be like, oh, well, why she didn't make it further? Or why? That's why. Because I'm never at the end of the day, like I've been in front of A&R. At the A&R, I used to date Plies, Trina, and Jagged Edge's manager from Slip and Slide, right? And it was one of those things like, okay, are we really dating, or are you trying to groom me basically to feel like, okay, you're gonna give me a deal, but then you're really not, based upon what I do for you. It was one of those things. So like I said, as a female in the industry before, we had to go through a lot. It's almost like Harriet Tubman type shit. Like we really went through a lot that females today don't have to go through. Back then, we didn't even have the internet. You know what I'm saying? We just getting it out the mud, getting CDs out of our cars, handing it to people. Can you listen to me? And then they like, why we gonna listen to you? We listen to him, and him. We're not trying to hear you. So we have to really just fight out there. The internet has made it very, very, very easy, and we had to go through a lot back then. Like I said, it was like Mia X, Ghetto Twins. It wasn't a whole lot of females back then. Gangsta Boo, rest in peace. It wasn't a lot of us. It really wasn't. Cliche out of Houston, Angelique out of Houston, Candy Red out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that many of us back then. So we had to go through a lot. So now when I see the younger ones like, oh, that's bitch, you know what I'm saying? And then they can half-ass rap. So that's where my tolerance just be like, bitch, sorry, y'all. I'd be like, please go have 3 seats, because we went through a lot. I'm sorry. We just went through a lot. And the mediocre rapping that they doing right now don't compare. We was literally rapping, spitting the same type of lyrics that dudes was doing back then. You know what I'm saying? And then they tried to play on our top and be like, okay, well now you talking like a nigga. Well, you know what I'm saying? What the male do? No, I'm just joking. You get what I'm saying though. So like now, you know what I'm saying? I just sit back and look at it all. Like we really got it out the mud back then, and salute to all the females that was back out in like the 90s, early 2000s. We did a lot. We really did a lot.
Right. Did you face a lot of that? Men trying to hit on you with the selling you the dream that they can further your career?
A lot. A lot, like a lot. Today I'm not with the foolishness, but even today it happens, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was stupid dumb. It was a lot. And like I said, I started out so young to where it was always like the cute what's up, pinching cheeks. Like when I danced behind Jodeci, it was that thing. My brother ended up checking like KC one day. He was like, man, my little sister 13, like what is you doing? That's another show. But it has always like been that way. You know what I'm saying? They try to like sexualize it before. You know what I'm saying? You had the ones that came out that really was like showing bodies and doing things like that back then. But I went through that a lot. A lot of us did. So
in other words, you saying them Diddy parties is really a thing.
Man, that's a thing. That is for real. That is for real. Did I ever go to one? No. But yeah, that's real. That's some real shit. Like that is real. That is really real. And like I said, it's just I mean, some people that done broke through in the industry, they really compromised themselves as far as maybe they gave into that type of behavior, but I wasn't one of them. And so at the end of the day, when people be like, man, why you ain't making no further than Texas? That's why I wasn't with the shits. I wasn't with that. So, and I'm still not with it. And if that keeps me suppressed to Austin and Texas, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be myself, and I'm never gonna change that. So
And that's good, and it's crazy how when a person do try to expose it, don't nobody believe it.
no, it's true. Oh, that shit's true.
So
That
let me ask you
happens. It
about
really does happen.
um messing with the screwed up click. Did you understand the music when you first heard it? The screwed music. Did you understand? I know people didn't know it was gonna go as big as it did, but did you understand it?
I did. From slowing it down at first, like I said, I was on all night in the lab, which was a lot of the like older songs, like from like '98. I don't know how far they went into it, like probably 98, 99, but I was on all night in the lab. If you pull that up, that is a actual like masterpiece from like the screw era, and they had me screwed up on there. I sound like a whole man. Like at first I was like who is this dude saying my lyrics? You know what I'm saying? But I caught on to it really fast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me, Ro, Trey, all of us went out there to Screw's house when he was still alive, and I was just around them, and I caught on to like what they were doing, what he was doing. I didn't understand it really at first, 'cause that's when we had like the cassette tapes, right? So if you wanted to like sound like that, how can you sound like that? We had like the records, the little bitty records used to be on a record player, and you could like drag them around and kind of get that sound. But he created like a whole nother like genre of music. So um and I
I
just
got
was listening to it. I was just sitting back listening to it.
Yeah, I had got familiar with screw music when I was in the joint, and that's back when Mike Jones, Paul Wall, Chameleonaire,
Mhm.
Zero, Big Pookie, when they was all doing their thing. But it did kind of like it did. I ain't gonna say kind of. It did start a whole new genre of music and open the and brought a
Mhm.
whole different vibe to Texas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't think. And another thing I done
Um
heard. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, love.
Another thing I done heard from a lot of Texas artists, and once I heard it, I paid attention and I seen it to where like Texas, the South, as far as music is slept on, where bigger artists
Mhm.
come in, steal from them, and put it out. You know what I'm saying? And they gain the recognition for it. Do you feel like the industry steals from Texas?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. I really do. That's one thing I do feel like. I think a lot of those like people, and like no disrespect or whatever, like we have South by Southwest, right? And so you have people from all over the world flocking down on Austin, Texas, right? And they'll sit back and they see these artists like do they shows or whatever. Um that's nothing like when Enchanting and Damn Deed, I met them at South by Southwest, right? Rest in peace, Enchanting. They come back and like they'll sit there and they'll listen. They get the styles right, and they get the like the lingo, the swag, and then take it back like to other areas, and then capitalize on it. Because if you come here to Austin for South by Southwest and say you pick up on an artist and they style something that you never seen before, and you take it back to where you from, and then you just run with it, oh, it's gonna be on fire, because people gonna be like, "Damn, you're original. Where you come from with that?" And they really got it from here, without giving the artist their credit that they got it from. And that's happened to a lot of us here. Yeah, it really have. It's happened to a lot of us here, and I'm saying, it's a shame, but I mean, it happens in like our industries. It ain't just, I'm saying, it ain't just music. It happens with like a lot of industries. So, like I said, Austin, like right now, South by Southwest, everything, like artists, the main thing is like any kind of styles you got, any sounds, any name, copyright your shit. Please do it, because once somebody take it and run with it, if you ain't did your paperwork and you ain't like solidified your shit, you can't really be mad. You know what I'm saying? You just really can't.
Right. what's some advice you have for other up and coming female artists or artists in general? Don't even have to be female.
Artists in general, like be humble. Like a lot of things I ran into lately and seen that you might get artists, like I said, it might be the younger ones. They don't respect the older ones. That we went through a lot, man. We went through a lot. We didn't have the same tools that y'all have. We didn't have the internet. That's a big one. You can literally upload a song and become a millionaire overnight. Y'all see what old boy did with what's that, $1 Million Baby? It's so many songs that people just uploaded and overnight, like they became sensations. We really was like foot soldiers back then. We had to record songs, get out there and literally like, hey, stand out at convenience store. Can you listen to my song? Can you play this song? And we getting the people like, oh, gone on. I don't want to hear it, treating us like crackheads and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Just it's humble stories behind all of it. Just be humble. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really got it easy right now, but put some respect on the artists that came before y'all, because we didn't have the same tools that y'all have. Y'all can't just be like, oh, well, maybe you couldn't rap, that's why you didn't make it. No, because some of y'all really can't rap to me, and it's true. Some of y'all can. Y'all just have the internet on your side. We didn't. So I think, like, again, we could all come together. If we can't come together, then be respectful. Respectfully, don't bash the older artists. Just like a lot of the older artists is not bashing like the younger artists. You know what I'm saying? We might feel like we rapping about like real shit. They just rapping about like bubble gum and guns and boo-boo, whatever. But at the end of the day, talent is talent, artistry is artistry. But you have to be respectful of everybody. Like I feel like I've been disrespected by like some younger female artists, and I might in my brain be like, you're trash. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, bitch, what? You're trash. I might feel that way in my brain, but I'm not gonna disrespect and say it. So don't disrespect me and be like, okay, well, your time to pass, you need to go lay down, die, get in your casket. No, because at the end of the day, I know that if we ever went toe to toe, I'm gonna mop you, but I'm not gonna say it like that because I'm respectful. Be respectful to me, because we didn't have the same tools y'all have. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it is.
For the people out there who aren't familiar with Misdemeanor as an artist, what is a project or a song you think they should go check out to find out who you are as an artist?
Probably like the original stuff, like Zero's Life album, Will I Go Crazy, Rec Shops of 33rd, Thug Love with ESG, salute ESG. That's my boy. He just had a birthday. Y'all say happy birthday, Ninja. But you know what I'm saying? Like with ESG, that was All Night in the Lab. Just like those are the two like main songs that everybody know me for. And that's another thing. Back then, women, we didn't even have a face on all this stuff. Like when they did their CDs, both of these albums, they didn't have my face on either one of them. Barely had my name on it. One of them had my name spelled wrong. Actually, both of them had my name spelled wrong. And when things like that happen, that leaves room for people to be able to steal your royalties. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened to me personally. It really did happen to me. You know what I'm saying? They spell your name wrong and then go register that name the way they spelled it. So they got all my royalties. So it was just like a lot of things that we went through back then. These days, it's more like everybody's more aware. We have like lawyers now. They know about infringing on people. But we went through a lot of that back then. And a lot of us, our face wasn't put on a lot of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, just gotta respect it. Like even to this day, I'm running across people and I get out and I perform like Thug Love. I perform Will I Go Crazy, and they're just like, damn, that's you. That's you. Damn, I never knew what you look like. Okay, well, this is me. And so it's like you having to be reincarnated, or you're just now introducing your face when people been riding and listening to you. I go to sometimes and they playing the songs, everybody rapping my lyrics, and they have no idea that it's me they standing next to. things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's disheartening, but at the end of the day, it's all learning. It's like I am 43 now. I will be 44 next month. Them songs I did them 2 decades ago at age 19 and 21. And you know what I'm saying? To have to play catch up now, I mean, it is what it is. It's lessons. And I just feel like, just, man, put some respect on my name, dog. Just put some respect on it. We went through a lot.
Right. Only got a couple more questions for you. Features. Are you open to doing features with people? And how can they contact you if they want to get a feature?
Feature wise, I mean, like I said, I have the Instagram. It's misdemeanor_21. So it's MSDEMEANOR_21. A lot of people got like my Facebook. I don't got no secret Facebooks and all that or whatever. So it's the same thing, misdemeanor, MSDEMEANOR. My last name Simpkins, SIMPKINS. You can find me that way. Just hit me up. Like, I work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm such a humble and cool person. Like, it's never like any type of animosity. So women, like dudes, anybody want to work with me, I'm willing to work with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't disrespect me. I ain't gonna disrespect you. I'm just a cool person. So just hit me up. We can work. And anybody that want to perform, I'm having a birthday concert July the 27th in Austin, Texas. That's going to be my 44th birthday. So I'm inviting like all artists, all podcasters, dancers, anybody that want to come out and perform for my birthday party. Y'all pull up, show out. I'm going to have a birthday flyer coming out soon to where I'm going to have a bunch of y'all just hit me up that way. And y'all come out and perform, promote, bring your merch. You know what I'm saying? Set up your tables, and we're just gonna get it. I haven't celebrated my birthday, to be honest. I think it's probably been about 6 years since I celebrated my birthday, since my dad passed away. But this year I really want to celebrate my birthday. So y'all come out if y'all can make it.
You just talked about the birthday celebration. Is there anything else you got coming up that people should be looking for?
I'm gonna be dropping, like, I really honestly feel like it could be like, it's probably gonna be like my last project that I'm gonna drop. It's gonna be like a collaboration of songs that I'm gonna do like myself and like a couple of other artists. Like I said, I already got my Fresh on there, and me and E was just together like a couple of days ago trying to get the song done with like E. And any artists that want to link up with me, you know what I'm saying, I'll throw y'all on there too. But like, I'm just gonna go into like retirement as far as like me myself rapping, but still like do the ghost writing, do the different type of just interacting. Like, I do stuff in the community, like city council type of stuff, and just encouraging like other artists to get out there and do their thing. But it's gonna be a lot of behind the scenes because I'm kind of exhausted. Like, it's been like 2 decades of it, so that's it. Yeah, just look forward to probably this last project that's gonna come out. I had a song that I just put out to start promoting it, which was a remake of Gangsta Boo's song, Where Them Dollars At. Yeah, just underground type stuff, and that's it. It's gonna be like my last project also.
That birthday celebration definitely sound dope. I wish I could come, but you know they barred Hankin TV from Austin. They said Hankin can't come down to Austin.
Man, it's like, I'm gonna sneak you through the back door. No, man, say, you can come down with you. No, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Somebody might be saying that, or they can say that, but I promise you, when you get here, it'll be all love and hugs. That's a play. They running a play. Like, I promise you, you good. I promise you are. You know what I'm saying? Just tell them, say, hey, I checked there with Misdemeanor.
I ain't worried about that. I'm coming to Southwest next year.
No, but if you can make it down in July, anybody can make it down in July the 27th. Y'all pop out for real. And anybody want to perform and bring your merch and whatever y'all want to do, just let me know. Hit me up on my the information I gave y'all, misdemeanor_21. And hey, we can get it. Y'all ain't gotta be. They say Austin sweet anyways. Don't be scared. Bring your ass.
You know what? I just thought about something. July the 28th, I'm gonna be in Dallas anyway, picking up my award for Podcast of the Year at the 2024 Dallas
Okay,
BET
okay,
Awards. Definitely,
okay.
I definitely might try to make something happen. But I gotta
Man, that ain't even that story, man. Say, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Y'all tell Kevin Keith to come too. We gonna fuck with him.
she gotta set us up, y'all. She gotta set us
I'm
up.
messy. I'm messy. I'm messy.
She gotta set
Y'all
us
talk
up.
that though. If y'all can come down, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
I got a
y'all
serious
cool.
question. I got a serious question for you. Are you saying you worked with Bun B? It recently been a debate in the media lately about him taking a stand due to the situation that happened. What's your
Mhm.
thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on that?
My perspective, I'm gonna say it like this. And this is me. I mean, you can say what you want to say about me. I heard people like calling me rat, saying all that type of stuff. I've seen all the BS. But at the end of the day, I'll be like, everybody put yourself in this situation. I'm in my home right now, right? If somebody come into my house, and whether you're coming, you do something on my spell, if you even come through that threshold, I have every right to defend myself, beat your ass, shoot you down, whatever I got a right to, because you had no business coming up in here. You don't live here. This ain't your residence, so you came to cause harm, right? And if you did come to cause harm, then you playing loaded, like you had no business being here, and you got to suffer the consequences. If at the end of the day I shoot your ass, whatever it happened, the laws come take you to jail, I'm going to go to court, and I'm gonna make sure that they prosecute you for you had no business coming there. That doesn't make me a rat. That doesn't make me a rat. What were you doing here? And God forbid, like all the people that saying like he a rat or trying to talk bad about him, let somebody run up in your mama house or your mama off in there and try to do something to your mama, right? Whether you there or not, say your mama shoot them people. Your mama not supposed to go testify against them because what were they doing there? You better thank the grace of God that your mama's still alive. I respect that man all day long for what he did. I ain't gonna never say nothing bad. Like his wife didn't like me. She thought me and him was talking to each other, but wasn't. If you come through my house, if you pull up, I got every right to defend myself. You can call me a rat all day. People on the internet calling me a rat right now for the same type of situation. If you pull up and you present a threat, I am a civilian, nigga. I am not in no gang. Like, you don't have a right to pull up and act crazy like that. I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm sorry, you call me what you want to. You know what I'm saying? Just don't call me broke. No, I'm joking. Just don't pull up. Like, for real, I respect him all day long. I ain't gonna back down from that because at the end of the day, say for instance he didn't shoot them, he could have ended up on the other side of it. Him and his wife been dead. And then who was gonna stand up for them? Who was gonna testify for them? You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. Like, at the end of the day, we civilians. Ain't nobody on all that rah-rah and that bullshit that they're trying to present on the internet. Like, stop playing. I guarantee you, a lot of y'all that calling people rats, let somebody run up in your house right now. You're going to be spooked and you're going to call the police for backup. And does that make you a rat? No, they make you smart. Because what is a nigga pulling up in your house for? What is they coming there for? So, that's that on that. Like, call me what you want to. But I'm
Right.
telling you now, if somebody run up on me, I'm gonna pop your ass and get right up on the stand and testify and say, "Hey, he came here. You don't live here. Come pull up, pop out of my mama house and act like you're being threatened. I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm never gonna back down from that. I'm gonna call the police on you, and you can call me what you want to. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be alive, and your ass going to jail."
Most definitely. Well, it definitely was a pleasure having you through here. I promise I'm gonna see about making it on the 27th. So I'm gonna be that way anyway. Make sure one thing I tell people once they come through Hankin TV, they a family. So anything you got coming up, just let me know. Tag me. I'm gonna keep sharing it. We definitely gonna have to do a part 2 to this because you got a lot to talk about. We can go more in depth. Touch on some things that we missed. but I enjoyed having you as a guest. Like I told the mods, make sure y'all be dropping her link in the chat. For the people out there that's watching, I got the links to her Instagram and her YouTube in the description of this video. You got anything you want to say before you go?
Nah, man, y'all keep it sucker free for real. Like, just hey, man, be your own person. Like, don't try to be no yes man. Don't try to run with what the narrative is or what you think is cool or feel like nobody punking you. Like, be your own person. You know what I'm saying? And just mash. Like, everybody got a talent. Everybody got a purpose in life, right? Just run with that, man. Like, man, you ain't gotta try to put on for the Joneses because the Joneses ain't gonna put on for you. Just be your own person and let's keep it mashing. Unity and love, like, let's get it. Like, for real, there's room for everybody.
You already know. That's what's up. I'm gonna be hitting you up. I appreciate you for coming through. And don't forget, let me know what you got going on. And I'm gonna keep it going.
All right, well, I appreciate you, Hankin. Much love. And yeah, part 2, we get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this interview with Trey Six and anybody else. Like, let's work, law. Ain't no room for all that hate. Everybody just trying to live and be grown-ups and get it. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit ain't nothing, y'all. Let's get it.
You already know. All right, thanks. I'm gonna be hitting you up.
Salute, dog.
All right.
What's up, chat? Y'all have a blessed day.
You too.
All right, love.
All right. That was Misdemeanor right there. I got, like I said, I got the links to her YouTube and Instagram in the description. So make sure y'all slide through, show her some love. Check out her upcoming project. I mean, her projects she got out now and her past projects. For the people that came in late, I'm gonna take her out. I'm gonna take y'all out with her video, Big Old Facts. I'm gonna give everybody time to go get what they need to get their drinks, their chips, their blunts, or whatever. We about to be right back here at 8 Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Me and TTE Naughty, he got a new single he dropping tonight. Plus, we're gonna be talking about the show we got coming up. We're gonna let the chat, we're gonna let the people put in, help us come up with the name. It's about to be very interactive. We got a lot coming up, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Also, if y'all ain't checked out my past interviews, man, make sure y'all slide through and check out my past interviews. You'll be surprised who you'll see on there, man. It's all about networking, man, working together, bridging the gap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told people, man, I'm willing to work with anybody, you know. I don't what she say, I ain't petty, I'm about that fetty. But yeah, for the people that came in late, I'm gonna take us out with her video, Big Old Facts. It was dope. But make sure y'all tune in about 45 minutes. We going up. It's already posted. So make sure y'all got y'all post notifications on, man. I'm out.
Yeah. So, I decided I'm gonna talk my shit. I've been quiet too long, you know? Big old facts, I tell these hoes, lil' mama, pipe it down. Ain't never ran from you bitches and I ain't starting now. I be queening on them hard while I'm adjusting my crown. These hoes will smile in your face and be disguising a frown. I tell them give me 50 feet, don't need that fake little round. No, when I walk up on the scene, no, I'ma bust something down. Miss, I'm clowning, tell these bitches, ho, get on my level. If I gotta walk it solo, who defining a rebel? She a pro, he like the fact she's worked the ass like a hoe. Boy, I'm a confidential player like my name Big Mo. Hit the flow, they crowd around, now it's all eyes on her. And if I choose to put it on him, then that nigga a goner. I'm a stoner, and a sipper, pass the gas in the yak. I'm a baddie, hoes be mad, that's just big old facts. I'm a snack, that's big old facts, run up a bad big old facts. Plus I'm pretty in the face with a ass big old facts. On you basic hoes, I'm stepping, boss bitch, I'm rapping. Running up a bag on these niggas, ain't no question. Designer on my body, red bottoms on my toes. Stop playing with me, bitch, pussy nigga, and you hoes. On you basic hoes, I'm stepping, boss bitch, I'm rapping. Running up a bag on these niggas, ain't no question. Designer on my body, red bottoms on my toes. Stop playing with me, bitch, pussy nigga, and you hoes. This big old facts is big old facts. Big old facts, bitch, big old facts. What big old facts? Big old facts. Big old facts, these is big old facts. These bitches don't like me cause I'm a really hot topic. I'm known to keep my shit poppin', say with a guap in my pocket. They say I'm bougie and gangster, yes sir, I say with the shit. And yeah, I got a big ego, that's why I flicker the wrist. A boss bitch don't do petty, my main focus on fatty. Yeah, they say tryna test me, but these little bitches ain't ready. It be the nerve of you niggas, how you pussies be coming. In reality, can't fuck with me walking or running. I'm applying pressure, I'm with it. A nigga tell me come with it, I'm definitely gon' get it. To my hustle, no limit. In these streets, I'm a stepper, so on you hoes, I'm stepping. Bro, if you gunning for me, you better bring bigger weapons. I keep my foot on a bitch neck, can't fuck a nigga, I can't check. When you hear him talking about me on my name, put some respect. Misdemeanor, it's a flex with me, let bitches have that misery. Shining on you niggas while I'm getting to that BAG. On you basic hoes, I'm stepping. Boss bitch, I'm repping. Running up a bag on these niggas, ain't no question. Designer on my body, red bottoms on my toes. Stop playing with me, bitch, pussy nigga, and you hoe. On you basic hoes, I'm stepping. Boss bitch, I'm repping. Running up a bag on these niggas, ain't no question. Designer on my body, red bottoms on my toes. Stop playing with me, bitch, pussy nigga, and you hoe. This big old fact is big old facts. Big old facts, bitch, big old facts. What big old facts? Huh, big old facts. Big old facts, these is big old facts. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Misdemeanor, aka Mo Pressha, out of Austin, Texas. You heard me on legendary Texas tracks from Zero's Life album on Will I Go Crazy, Wreck Shops to Dirty Third on Thug Love with ESG, and All Night in the Lab. You can catch me at Misdemeanor_21 on IG, but right now you can catch me Hankin with Hankin TV. Y'all know what it is already. Run it up and let them know, stay in my bag and on the go. Tell a bro, boy, ain't no go if you ain't got your own cash flow. Stay out my face, no paper chase and find you others really hoes. Girl folks always hate the most, I keep them on they tippy toes. Run it up and let them know, stay in my bag and on the go. Tell a bro, boy, ain't no go if you ain't got your own cash flow. Stay out my face, no paper chase and find you others really hoes. Stay up a bitch ass like a new bidet, only fuck with niggas who do what I say. Name ring strings, now she don't play. Try to test me, that's your first.